y'all really
I do not own the rights to music. Reese, what do you do? I do not own the rights to the music.
Went to say hi and realized that this guy is such a fucking pussy that he wore a fucking in 95 while he drives. And Pelosi,
I've been productive.
that evil golden girl with their cronies, Alana Omar and AOC, all of you can blow me, and Kamala Harris too. I'll run a train with the whole fucking crew. No, Scott Wiener, not
I do not own the rights to the music.
Going on, I mean, Epstein, just Lane, missing kids, adrenochrome.
Glitter bombs.
I just keep my shit 100%.
Glitter bombs. There is no TikTok. TikTok sucks holes. TikTok sucks holes. And I believe in that because it's like a time consumer. Good morning. Hey, Verm. Good morning, Buzz. I was productive all morning. I got my workout 92.5% done. I say the 92.5% because there's 7.5% that I really don't want to do and don't have the strength in my legs to do. So I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to change the exercise because that exercise is impossible at this present time for the strength of my lower section. You know, it's got nothing to do with my undercarriage. It's all arse down. You know? Yeah. It's got nothing to do with the top half of me. It's the arse down. From the hip joint to the toes. I don't have the strength to nose. Simply, you should see me 25 minutes ago trying to do this thing that didn't work right. I will not be pulling that one off anytime soon. It's a whole lie on your back, lift your legs and crisscross them like this. It's impossible. I can't even get my legs off the ground. What do I do? What do I do? So, needless to say, I need to work on my whole core and exercise process. What I've been doing? Not anywhere near what I should be doing. So, I'm going to have a chat with Jody today and tell her what's going on with my whole not able to lift my legs off the ground, because I should be able to lift my legs off the ground. I'm plenty strong. I walk. I don't run. I'm able to carry myself. I'm in no major physical pain that I can complain about. I just can't lift my legs and do this. I'm supposed to be here. My legs are supposed to do this. This is not happening. It's not possible. It's physically impossible. I'm lifting my legs and they're going like this. They literally get an inch off the ground before I bust a nut and drop them. So the whole lower leg section and upper leg section needs some strengthening, okay? It needs more than a glitter bomb, people. It needs an atom bomb. And I'm afraid it's going to hurt. I'm afraid it's going to hurt a lot. So fear is a necessary pain, people. If you're not afraid, that means there's no progress. All right? So whenever you fear something, like me actually being able to do this, the fear gives you motivation, people. And that's why we're here on a Monday struggling to get your legs off the ground. And I don't mean in a creepy way. I mean in a get yourself healthy kind of way. Because my legs just won't lift. I'm sorry. And I'm strong. I'm built like an ox, okay? Similar, but, it's not there. Because when I practiced to try to even attempt to lift my legs off the ground, it was like my legs were cemented to the ground, okay? So all of my legs need lifting, not cementing. I'm very concerned that this is not working out for me. Hit that. That's right. I'm 90 subscribers, people. I'm at 90 subscribers because one pieced out. And I happen to know who it was. And they can fucking left themselves. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you leave. Just take something with you when you go. Perhaps a pound of my leg fat. Who the fuck? Remember where you come from. And I'm here smoking now because I'm so disheartened because my legs literally got no give to them. I mean, I can lift my legs and I can lift them one at a time, but when I go to lift two of them up, it's not working. Let alone do the crisscross like Mrs. was doing. I'm like, what the fuck? That's the exercise I need. But I need a lot more than that before I even start those. So I'm not having a major meltdown over the whole not lifting my legs right, but I am motivated to learn. You growing Ottos? She is growing Ottos. She ain't fucking with photos. She don't have the time or patience. Or I bet you I'm wrong. Did he wake up yet, Simply? Now he's so high, he can't hold his head up. Oh. Do you know what I did? I used the BT, or no, the baking soda spray that Masshole gave us. He taught us how to use it. I wrote it down in my book. Because guess what I woke up to yesterday? Or no, before I went to bed. Before I went to bed last night at 11 o'clock. There was a funky mold all over my plant. And I was like, oh no, I said, Mess gave me a fucking recipe for this. And I got it right here. Look. And I see me 11 o'clock last night. I put 2 drops of dish liquid and I put a small drop of baking soda in a drop of water, and I stirred it all up, and I poured it all over the bed of my flowers because I didn't have a spray bottle. And I'm good with that because I woke up this morning, they're not dead. 8 hours of life out of it. So that's a good thing. I was so pleased because, everything that makes sense to me, it's in the book, Buzz. If something is important and you need me to know it, tell me to get my book, bitches. Because my book has everything. Like from when I first sold the cup to my girls to the lights and how much time to put the lights in. And the mold spray. I got it. I wrote it down because Matt said, you're going to need this one day. So I wrote it down. And I was like, yes. So even though I'm here and I'm checking my girls every day and talking to them and tapping the pot, I taps the pot to see if it's dusty or not. They still got mold on them. And Masshole's spray saved the day. Only I didn't spray it, I poured it. I hope it didn't make a difference. But they're not dead yet. Nope. Y'all have a great day. Hope it's better than mine. I hope you're having a decent day. Don't sound like it. Yeah, right. Whatever, you're going to face it with a glitter bomb, my friend. I'm hoping for you to have a decent day. And if it's shitty, I hope it changes for you. Like, the minute you put your phone down and turns on to whatever you're facing, it's going to change for you, Yeti. So whatever it is that's making your day feel like a big poke in the eye, you're going to have a book to protect your eye. It's going to be deadly. And it's going to change your vibes for the whole day. And you're going to be like, Squirrels is right. Man, that's awesome. Because Squirrels love being right. I do like being right. It's not that I try to be right all the time. It's just when I hear things in my head, I need to get them out. And I don't think it's like a bad thing. And I don't think it's like divine intervention. It's just love light, you know? So I'm here trying to keep my joints going because the weed that I did buy is a little damp, okay? So it's a little damp. It's a little damp. So I wonder why it was so awesome. But it's damp. So I'm not complaining because I'm smoking that shit like it's what was it? Yeah. That's how I'm smoking it. Good vibes, guys. I hope everyone's having a decent morning. I saved my girls with Masshole's BT recipe. Is it BT? I don't know if it's called BT. It's baking soda, Dawn dish liquid. I got Dawn anyway. You don't have to be particular. And water. And it's supposed to be sprayed on. I didn't have a spray bottle or anything like that. So I just doused the whole works of it very gently because I didn't want to overwater. Right? I am learning. And what I didn't learn and soak in, it's in the book. There's like 9 months of knowledge in this motherfucker. 9 months of knowledge. Yeah, scary. I don't just watch to watch, you know. I'm trying to learn. I'm not sitting here with my tongue hanging out, buzz. I'm here learning how to fucking grow shit. Okay? This isn't about ego. It's about learning. Because I know I'm shit. Hot shit, too. The plants are doing well, then. I will take you and show you, because they're on my stove. It's the highest point to it, right here. See, right there? Wait, now. Right there? Yeah. So they're doing decent. See? All the bucket one got mold. Now, I'm assuming it's because the bucket is not breathing. Like, do you see the sidelines of the bucket where my hand is right now? Right? I'm being a dumbass and not poking holes in that shit right yet. I want it to fight for its life. So, today, when I get off of this live, I will poke some holes in and stop being an asshole. Because I forgot about the holes. I'm not an asshole. I just really did forget about the holes till I just seen what the problem was. And now remembers every bucket I've ever seen had holes in that motherfucker. Yeah. Just because I don't grow, don't mean I don't know growers. I just never bothered to learn from them. Because, like, that's their business. I'm a smoker. Right? But now I have my mind filled with plants going up the wall and little ears on plants, and I've got a whole mission in my mind of having this house filled with freshness. And it's not that it's not fresh. It smells like a house, but I want to smell vegetation. You know what I mean? Is one that one is leggy, needs to be under light. Leggy? It means it's growing up too high. It's getting stocky. Thank you for yesterday morning and last night, Shirley. Simply, those talks are between me and you, Simply. And I will always be on fucking point for that shit. I've been a basket case. And I had no one to talk to. So I will always be there. Okay? I've legit sat here and cried lots with nothing and no one to talk to or no one to turn to. I've been called down to the dirt by people that loved me, by family, but I had no one to turn to. You simply, and everybody here that I've met, not just people here in my chat, but if you want someone to turn to, I am that person. Because I've been voiceless for 40 years. I know what it's like to not be heard. And I've made some shit life choices. But I've grown from them. And I've moved on from them. Or I'm trying. I am really trying. So if anyone at any point in their life feels like there's not much left to say, come talk to me. Because I'd hear you. I'd hear you any day, any night. I've always been a person to live. And my mother said throughout all these years, she said, you've never, not once, because I was never ever suicidal. And I should have been. There was a lot of times where I fucking thought about it, but I would never. Because I know that there's something more to this life. I know that there has to be something more. There has to be somebody that truly needs that love light, that hope. And I'm not much myself. I have nothing to offer anyone but that hope. But it's a very simple, fine moment in your moments. I say moment in your moments because it's not day by day. I've really struggled with my addiction. I have fought every step and every day of my life this year. And before that, I fought everybody. To say that I wasn't. I was like, what do you mean I'm not enough? I don't think I'm enough. Okay. So I let myself be not enough. Brain Jerks here. Good morning. I'm not missing you, am I? No. I just come on to tell everyone that I epically failed my workout. I'm at 92.7% okay. And I'm not finishing the rest of it. Because I'm not. I'll do extra arms or something. I'll do something else. But then I got into the whole deepness of the chat. Because when someone reaches out to chat, you fucking chat, right? You don't fucking say, okay, thanks. Nice knowing you. We talk. I love you. So. And then I got on into the fucking mindset that I have been in. I will never not once in my life look at myself and say that I'm enough. Because it's hard to look at yourself and say that. It's very, we were trained and programmed our brains to look at that as being egotistical. As we think ourselves full of shit. Or we think ourselves more than anyone else. But if we can find that sweet balance to know that we can be enough without being an egotistical prick or bitch. Cheers, JB. I don't know where I'm going with it, but I'm getting deep, JB. I'm getting pretty deep. I fucking just trying to find a balance between being enough and being an ego person. I don't have an ego. I knows that I was always emotionally abused. And I've forgiven the people that did that to a point. And that's where my problem lies. To that point. I have to forgive them beyond that point. I can't hold them accountable for how I feel anymore. I have to hold myself accountable for how I feel. Because when people treat you badly, it's because they have issues going on in their own lives that cause them to hurt, or not even to hurt. They probably think they're doing you a favor by discouraging you or telling you you're not able to do something. Like, I mean, you can't simply just expect them to change with you, is what I'm saying. They can't, they won't accept it because they're used to the set mindset that they've been always set with. So as you're changing your mindset, you're looking like a crazy person, like you've always been in their mind. I have never been certified. I seen one psychiatrist at a later in my life, and he said, whoa, you have a lot of underlying issues here, and wrote me a note. And I've never went back. And I'm good. And I'm okay. And I cope day to day. I function. Yes, my house is a little messy. It's untidy, but it's not dirty. I function. I shower daily. I make sure I'm eating properly. I sleep well. I'm on a path to success. I'm just not there yet. And it's going to take time. I'm not second guessing myself. I'm not doubting myself. I'm just accepting the fact that I have to forgive these people that have made me feel less. And I'm having a hard time doing that because they continuously do that. So if I'm continuously trying to better myself and step up my game and be a healthier, wiser human being with kindness and love to share and show, I cannot be less than continuously in their eyes. I won't be less than continuously in their eyes. Oh, Jesus. What? Just waking up. Perfect, Johnny. We got some Grange weed and Trainwreck drying out. Some sick ass Trainwreck. Check it out, the Funk Show, brother. That will be ready for Brain Jerk. And I don't know what this is. This could be a mixture of both because I seem to mix both of them together. The Grange weed is dry enough to mix with the friggin' Trainwreck so I can suck it back and get it into me. Perfect. So, as I'm realizing all this deep, profound thoughts, there's 80 y'all up in here. Smash that like, 3 strangers. You're none of you strangers. I need 8 people up in the air. Oh, I'm only kidding. I lost one. That's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm here. I'm today going to finally, in 42 years, forgive and let go of the things that destroyed me. And that's going to be a blessing. As I come to this point, 77. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate it. Hey, glitter bombs. I'm getting deep up in here today. I don't know why. I felt like a failure getting up off the floor, not being able to do those leg lifts. But I said, no, I'm not a failure because I did a lot of it. I did a lot of the rest of it. I did quite a bit of the rest of it. And I should be proud of myself for doing that. But I, today, getting all profound up in this bitch, wanted to let go and forgive the people that have made me less than. And I've always said that I have, and I've come into a big glitter bomb and squirrels, but I have always held back and not been honest with myself. And when you're not honest with yourself, you can't be honest with everybody else or anybody else, as a matter of fact. So I'm being honest with myself today, 77, for the first time in my life. And I know that I'm slightly broken, but I can overcome. And I need to forgive what broke me is my key. And to forgive what broke me, it may take more than just breathing, okay? It may take lighting a candle and letting it go, or creating my own personal energies in my mind and just cutting the ties, or it could simply mean just never answering the phone to them again. We're at an impasse on that one. So I will choose me today, but I will not fake my positivity. And I haven't been faking my positivity. I've been faking the fact that I've forgiven people, and I haven't. I thought that I had, and I truly haven't. So today, I must forgive them. And I'm about to. And I'm about to. And that's going to hopefully free up my heart to let them go. Because once they're left out of my life, I'm still going to have people to doubt me or not like me or think less of me. But I'm free to not give a fuck. Right? And I know that sounds rude or harsh, but I can't let others, and I've been stating that many times over the past 9-10 months, almost a year, I've been stating that no one else is going to take from me what I want. Only I can take that away. Only me. I can let them have that moment and let them take it from me. Or I could have my moment and let it be my moment. And if someone doesn't like that, they can go fuck themselves. Sorry for cursing again, but I'm not sorry. I have to find a point of where I come first and never be doubted. And that's going to be hard. And no, I won't need therapy for it. I have to let it go. And it's me choosing to let that past, whatever it was that broke me, the thing that's hurting me, go. So what they're doing is trying to create this doubt surrounding my future. And the doubt's circling here, like, remember how squirrels used to be in my head? The whole coffee rabbit hole thing? Yeah. Well, this is the circle of doubt that they're throwing at me and telling me that I'm not enough. I'm not going to make it. I won't succeed. Well, I know better because I'm going to work my guts out to succeed. That can't change. That can't change my mindset, how they see me. So here's where I have to let that go. Any suggestions on how to do that, people? Any? Because it's very difficult to know. It's not I don't have the answers for everything, right? I know my path, but I just don't know how to jump the fuck on it. Right? You know what I mean? Is that the first step or is that the fucking last? Masshole! Glitter bombs. Subject change. Light it up. Dude, you shows up with a glitter bomb. You can't smack the smile off my face. What do you have? I'm going to smoke a joint now. You're here. There you go. How you been, bud? I was like, there's no asshole this morning. What the fuck? Did he sleep in? The honey got to you. I bet you all that honey is gone. He drank every bit of it. Look, spoonfuls of honey, too. It wasn't just, I'll put it in my tea. He was just like, gone. Oh, I'm like, man, it's not neither bit sweet. Whew. Knows your blood sugar ain't on 50. Oh, Mass. I did the spray for the girls because there was fuzzy mold. And I remember how I write everything in my book. I had the spray here in the book. Yup. Oh. But sure, Mass made it. He made honey, and it's like all infused with weed. I'm like, holy shit. Oh, I seen a panel the next day, Mass. It was 3 people talking about C60 MCT oil. Whatever the fuck that is. Or EVO. C60 EVO. And they were talking about MCT or whatever it is used on the honey. And I was like, ooh, what the fuck is this? But I didn't stay because it didn't make any sense to me. I hope you're having a good morning. I am hoping Brain Jerk is going to have something pretty on today. I don't know what it is, but I'm hoping it's going to be pretty. Because I brought my painting yesterday into the Legion on Black Marsh Road. And the gentleman shook my hand and said, thank you very much. He's the president. And he took my name and my phone number. And when he decides what they're doing with it, they're going to let me know. And I was like, awesome. I said, I hope there's more many to come. Because I'm going to bring one into the one in Mount Pearl too. And the one down in the East End. There's 3 different ones here in St. John's. So I'm going to have 3 paintings given to each one. So I need canvas, boys. That's what my next is canvas, red, and blue paint. Canvas, red, and blue paint. And that's great. So, and I'm supposed to be getting a light either today or tomorrow. Because MJ's and my buddy is a local grower, and he knows Buddy down at the light store, and he might be able to get me a deal, get me a cheapy light, like something that's usable, but like someone didn't want or whatever, or something like that. So I'll be having a light this week. That's a bonus. Infuse everything. Infuse it. You know what I was thinking about? Because you can make like, I know it seems like a lot of a process, but you know how you use that MCT oil and then lecithin? If you could make healthy infused fruit by the foot. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen a fruit by the foot? They're like fruit roll up, but better. Or worse. Worse for you. But you can make like applesauce or strawberry sauce and put put the honey in it to sweeten it. I'm going to have some honey right now. Oh, damn. That's good. You was taking it by the spoonfuls. Holy hot man. That'd be like, too much. I don't know if I could do a spoonful of it. Yes, I have a recipe for fruit food. Yes. I could have my candy and be healthy about it. Yes. I'm rolling a fat Jack. Here. Well, I'm not rolling a fatty because it's not going to smoke very well. A fatty will not smoke very well of this stuff. That's for sure. But you don't need a fatty of this stuff either, because I roll the normal joint, and by the time I'm 3/4 done, I'm done. I forgot to separate my train wreck roaches. I'm going to separate my train wreck roaches for when I'm desperate and got no train wreck left. I'll have the bucket of train wreck roaches. I'm thinking ahead, motherfuckers. Don't worry. I'm thinking ahead. But I would love some of the recipes for that fruit snacks. If you have a moment when you do get a minute, I'm going to make fruit snacks. Because if I can make them at home with honey and they're infused, I'm going to do it. I also have one for sugar-free gummies. But I'm kind of afraid of that idea because I like my sugar. I do like my sugar. Yeah, I'd be afraid of sugar-free because it's just not right. Okay, and I can't roll this too tight. That's my thing, right? I like a nice joint. Like a decently rolled. So, but I gotta roll these looser because they're little. It's a little damp. But nonetheless, quite delicious. Quite delicious. Well, I know that I would try whatever recipe you would send me because it'd be good. It would be good. It would be good. And you know how I took care of the sugar in my toaster oven? It's how I would do it. Because you told me not to be freaking rushing that shit. Hold your phone. Hold your phone, squirrel. And when I don't rush things, they're sweet and quite successful. If I stopped and slowed my roll and not like jumped ahead, because when I jump ahead, I mess up. There's something missing. So I don't jump ahead when you tells me. So when you get the moment, or if you got time later or whatever, to give me those recipes, I'm making candy. I've got plenty of weed because apparently now I'm a drug dealer. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 bags of weed and a bottle. Buddy at Newfie Bud said, what? I'm like, no, I'm good this week. He's like, okay. Next week, I'll let you know. Got to have sugar. Oh, smoke out of a bowl. I smoke out of a bowl. Man, I smokes out of a bowl when the nuggets are big enough. I stuffed a whole train wreck bud about this fucking big into my bowl. Oh, sure, it's halfway in and halfway out of the hole because there's quite a considerable hole. There's a considerable hole in my bowl. And that rhymed. One hit is not satisfactory. One hit wonder. Like Milli Vanilli. They had 3 hits. How come you're afraid of the idea, Mass? If you're afraid of the idea, that means you should do it. Try it. What could it harm? A half-bag weed? Throw in a half-bag weed so it's not too much on the fucking pocketbook or mind. Let it go. Just make a small batch. If it works, it's a success. You got candy for days. If it doesn't work, you ruined a bit of weed. And if it does work, I want to do it. All right. Claire Joy, my mechanic, gave me a pipe, I guess, to make up for the fact that he's not a mechanic. Jesus Christ. No way. I'm great. I'm not great at what? I'm not great at knowing if being lied to. Wow. Really? Yeah, you can get some pipes pretty cheap. My nephew bought a bong for $80, but it was an expensive bong. I when I saw it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, it's secondhand, but it's $80. And I'm like, it's glass. You're gonna break it, dumbass. Right? Because he's just as klutzy as I am, I think. I still got Mass Hole's portrait. Of course I do. What did you think? I burnt it? It's Mass Holbein. It's here. And it looks kind of spot on, like my wrist. When I'm looking at something like this and painting it, it's spot on. Because I had to look great. Not that I was like staring or ogling at you, Mass. I'm not an ogler. You knows that, or you'd have told me to go to fuck. I'm not creepy about that whole watching you all the time. Yeah, I watch you all the time, but it's not because I'm a creep. I think he knows that, boys. I hope he knows that, Mass. Infused salad dressing would be delicious. It would be delicious. I'm having a salad today. And the rest of my Chinese food for supper. So guess who's not cooking today? Squirrels. I'm eating the rest of my Chinese food. And yeah, today I did 30 of the 100 push-ups that I'm about to kill today. 30. Okay. 3 sets of 10. I took a mini break. I got a silicone bowl. Listen, there's nothing better than that chummy that bends. You can... I did not break it. Just saying. Rolling a joint. I'll wait for you then. I'll smoke the bowl till you gets the joint ready. Cheers. Thanks for coming out, boys. I'm holding a decent number in the chat. All them likes smashed out. I got some newbies up in here today. I appreciate you. And know that when you don't have anything left to light up your life, squirrels will throw a lighter at you. Squirrels won't throw a lighter at you. Oh, she got glitter bombs. I got glitter bombs without throwing a lighter at you. Jesus Christ. When I flick stuff, you'll know. It'll be heavier than a lighter and I'll aim proper. Jesus. I'm like glitter bombs and the lighter comes flying out. Squirrels is a little high, I think. She pie-eyed now. Why don't you use glass? That's why I don't use glass. Oh gosh, yes. I can't use glass because I break everything. I do break most glasswares. When I lived in Calgary on my own, probably 8 or 9 years ago, I had no glasses, but I had Slurpee cups because I would drink a Slurpee on my way home after work. On my way home after work, I'd buy a Slurpee, get my pack of smokes or 2 packs of smokes, and I'd go get myself 2 pieces of chicken and a piece of pizza. That was my supper, okay? 2 pieces of pizza, or two pieces of chicken and a piece of pizza, and my Slurpee was the fucking best night of my life, okay? That was my supper. When I had money, it was McDonald's. Fancy. But the cups I would keep so I could drink out of. I could drink whatever my juice was, or I didn't drink much pop back then, but I drank a lot of beer and Captain Morgan on my day off. I had one day off. I was like, at least give me a day to wash my clothes because I'm not coming in here dirty. And he said, no, I understand. Thanks. So I would have been working 7 days. Straight time. I'll take it. Cash money. X's are for reason. I didn't have anyone then. No. I've been single now a long time. I like being single. I think. I ain't looking. I have enough emotional baggage. I'm good. I'm dealing with my own shit. Did you roll that joint? Because I lit mine. He never said, I lit mine. So I assumed you were rolling at the normal pace. Ass rolled, unless something fucking tipped over your tray. Have you got your joint lit? Asshole. Okay. He rolled his joint and peaced out. Or he's trying to roll his joint and telling me, shut the fuck up, bitch. You talk too much. Yes, I do. But that's okay, because I'm passing the joint to you. One joint. It's a doobie. Simply 5 years single and cobwebby. That's okay. Nothing a little Javix and vinegar won't fix. Yeah. I figured as much when you weren't answering. I was like, he's trying to fucking roll that joint. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. I did not throw a lighter at you 5 minutes ago. That was a Fugazi. It was a glitter bomb. Cheers, everyone. Deadly doobies. I can fucking attest to that. That's a little harsh on the throat because it's not dried yet. It's not crusty. It's not all trimmed. But it's quite delicious. It is quite delicious. I don't know how to describe the taste, but I can describe the feel. It's called bliss. To have that not unwind, right? And that's called bliss. I don't care what you say. It's not ecstasy because I'm not like, oh, my buckets. No. It's bliss. It's like a... And that is a half a doobie, a train wreck, fuckers. I don't know what you call medicine, but this is fucking it. This is it. We'll draw out the moisture. The weed? All right. I have paper bags from Mother's because she saves them for me to paint on. So I'll just put it in a paper bag because I have a considerable amount of train wreck that needs to be dried. Like 20 days worth now. Infused money, the infused honey I made is half strength compared to the sugar. Right. But it's effective. Right. Yeah. So don't fucking couch lock you, but it gives you a good buzz. It's a body buzz, right? Well, this is what I'm feeling. I feel like I'm getting a body buzz from this, but it's an internal body buzz. Like I can function and I'm still right. I'm able to move and adjust myself, and I can get up and do what I need to do. But I feel all the knots in my nervous system, like the what the fuck is gone, right? Because there's a point of where your body be's like, right? It's your uptight, I guess I would call it, some kind of a tension. It's like that kind of a feeling, like you're squeezing that rose constantly. You know what I mean? But this is bliss, right? I don't know about you, but like, man, just put me in my spot and I'm out. I'm out. Don't even need a dog bed. Yeah. But I have to focus now, because there's 1 month between now and December, and I've only got December and 4 days for this fucking whole big reveal of Squirrely. The big reveal of Squirrely is not happening if I'm not typing right. We're going to be holding it off till New Year's. And if that's the case, I'm like being a recluse. No one is going to see me Christmas. I'm going to be like just sweating and putting this house into turn the house into a sauna. Yeah, it's going to be that kind of a moment. Like 50 cents a pound. What? 50 cents a pound? Honey, I wish I had 50 cents a pound. Yeah. I cashed in my ticket yesterday. It was like the proudest moment of my days. $49. He's like, so you're gonna want money for that? And I'm like, do you want B trucks? Want to give me B trucks? Gotta. Dude was like, would you like your money back for that? And I'm like, yeah. Did I come here for a ticket? No. Mom would have been like, I'll have 7 more tickets, please. I'm like, bitch, that's my light. I'm hoping that's going to cover my light. The uncle upstairs just took out my garbage. Huzzah! God love you, kiddo. That's a bonus. I'm like, sick. I took it out all this time. I'm like, I'm not taking it up today. I don't need to. There's only a bucket in it. No, only a bag in it. It's miserable out. I did not want to put on my coat to go out in the misery. And I was like sitting here. It's 10. It's 5 to 11, and it's not out. And he just put it out. I'm like, yes, scored. Very unnecessarily done, but scored. Very content now. Now you got happy as pig and shit right here, right? You can't get better right now. That feeling of, I don't have to do that. Copper is good money. Air conditioners and radiators. Really? Copper. We used to have copper piping in old houses. Yes. You can find copper pipes or wires. Yep. It is big money. Or the rolls of them. You can get rolls of copper. There were money. They are worth major money. So, how's your doobie feeling, masshole? Doobie's good, treating you good. That honey looks fucking deadly. But I have my own that's not infused. I had some with my tea. I drank almost half bottle of honey in a week. Whoa. But my sugar is like 0. Well, not 0. I have 1 spoonful in my oats. Or I'm not eating my oats. And I mopped yesterday. Swept yesterday and I cut my finger. So I never mopped. I was like, I'm bleeding, I'm done. I'm bleeding, I'm done. I stopped. I didn't attend to the wound. It's still sore and hurting right on the fucking knuckle. I'm like, fuck. So I wasn't mopping after I started to bleed. I'm going to let the bleed dry. I'll mop today. Might have to sweep again, though. Oh, look. Remember the paint pour that I did? This is the skin, people. The shiny side. The shiny side. It's like the world. I'm smoking and trimming. Are you smoking and trimming? Pretty cool, eh? I might just make a globe out of this motherfucker. Check it out. I bet you I could make a globe out of this. That'd be pretty sick. Ooh, there's shiny glitter parts to it. That's sick. I love glitter. Nice. Yes. Me too. That'd be fun. Everyone says trim gel sucks holes. But if you were sitting in front of a big bag of weed, I don't know about you, but I'd be smiling. I don't know about you. Now, yes, I'm a smoker. I'm not a grower. I have my opinion, though. But sitting down with a big bag of weed and you're there with a pair of scissors or I don't know what do you use? Your hands or scissors? I don't care. It will be blissful. I'd be like, another beautiful bud. I'd be like, scored every time I hit the bucket right. You turn it into something fun. Or you try to. The more repetitive it is, the more, oh, Jesus, do I have to score another one? No. There's a shitload of money in returning pallets these days. Yes. I knew someone here that done that. My cousin's ex-wife, boyfriend, used to do that. And he made good money doing that. Like anywhere he could get pallets to. He'd get them and return them, and it's like $10 a piece or something. I don't know, but they're not cheap. It was good money. All you need is a truck and a strong back. Right? That's what someone, what is it? I can't remember now. But it was someone I knew. He used to say, all you need to make money is a truck and a strong back. And I'm like, true. So I like this, though. I don't have much of a strong back, but I do have weak legs. But I'm working on that. Apparently, the ThighMaster dishwasher is not appropriate for building muscles at all. Drunken boxing MMA. Welcome to Squirrel's World. I'll take you on any day. Give me a bucket of Jell-O. You, me. I will have to have proper exercise clothing so my boobs don't pop out. Less Jewish. Come to Newfoundland, honey. Welcome. Sub up. I'm Squirrely Bird Shirls, if you're nasty. My name is Shirley Boy. Lives in Newfoundland, Canada. Is the most easterly point in North America. I had a brain fart because I just smoked a joint. I paint my piece, as you can see by me playing with paint pour skin. It's just brand new. It's freshly pulled. It don't smell like rubber. It smells like what I'm gonna wear when you and me does that Jello wrestling. No, just kidding. How you doing, my dear? I am not. I hope Hook did you warn you. I try to tell people that if you're sending people my way, remind them I'm not. But it's in a fun way. It's in a good way. I do paint my piece. I smoke some good bud. It does medicate me. I try not to get fucking hammered out of my mind getting stoned. But when I get the right kind of stone, I am blissful. So, glitter bombs. I am a white witch. I live my life with love, light, and hope. I paint a lot. I'm selling all my paintings, or I can paint you something if you like anything painted. I do ship worldwide, but you gotta pay for that shit. You know what I mean? And I have tickets on sale for 5 pieces. They're of many different. Tickets are $2 each. I have 40 tickets available. I have PayPal, EMT, all of that good stuff. These are the 5 pieces. And of course, my good luck vases are not included in those pictures. 1 piece is drawn. I'm drawing 5 tickets out of 40. So that's a really good chance, people. You're going to win a pretty decent piece. And that's my piece. I hope you like it. And I do smoke a lot of weed and I paint a lot. I don't do much painting online. I'm just getting into that. But I really have a good time painting. And money is nasty. Money is nasty. But again, it's a necessity to buy all that canvas. Most of that stuff here on the right is bags from Mothers because I believe highly in recycle cycle. And I use chicken boxes or different big boxes, anything. I'll paint on anything, but not my walls. That was oops. Not a happy accident, okay? So, yeah. I'm working on my fitness. I'm a year sober. I am a year living for myself, living for me. I'm taking back my peace one day at a time. I try really hard to stay positive, even though some days sucks the holes out of you. Money is not fair. The rich have too much and the poor have not enough. Correct. Money is an unbalance. Is unbalanced. But I don't believe that money is going to continue to rule the world for much longer because people don't need it anymore. People truly don't need it anymore. And when they realize that, the system will fail. But until then, everybody has to realize it. And people are slow. Yeah. People are kind of comfortable. People know that they can go to the grocery store and get whatever they want now. Still, they're grateful. I can probably be there in 1 week simply. If you're up for it, we can split the profits 50-50. Ooh, what are you doing, Buzz? Make some money. You talking time-wise? Love you, Shirley. Drunken? Drunken. Money is nasty. 100%. What are you drinking? Don't be drinking. I'm imploding. I'm imploding. What the fuck? Scraping metal. That sounds dangerous, boss. Scrapping. Scrap that metal. Listen, that's our fucking money. Money. You can't, all you got to do is have the strength and the work gloves and a spot to put it into. And it's that easy. It's that easy. I appreciate you for coming out, Drunken Boxing. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope maybe you'll come back, sub up. I'm hoping to get to 100 subscribers as soon as possible, right? But I need quality subscribers, people that would stay, please. I'm not interested in fly-by-nighters because I have so much love light that someone's going to come in and not come back again. They're just going to, she shines too bright. And I don't shine bright at all. So I'm real. It's possible. Shit happens. We wipe it off, wash our faces, and go on about our days. Right. Sometimes it hurts us. Sometimes it breaks us. Then we paint a fucking big old picture and make ourselves smile. Because look, this is shiny. I could make clothes out of that shit. Look. That'd be a funky outfit for the reveal. Oh, I should paint all my paint pours now in thoughts for a paint pour dress. Something tight. Like this. Ooh, that'd be pretty. I'm going to make a paint pour dress. I like where houses or dumpsters. Nothing wrong with that. Get a lot of stuff out of them. Did you see any of Claire's lives? They're decent. Masshole. How was the Dewey? Good? Gone, are ya? I hope to see you at Brain Jerk. Thank you for coming out. I'm here an hour now anyway. I'm going to shut her down too because Brain Jerk will be soon. Much love, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for the love light. Smash that sub button, Miss Drunken Boxing MMA. If you do happen a chance to come to Canada, me and you are jello wrestling or something funky and we'll fucking make a fortune. I know you'll kick my ass, but it'll be fun as fuck. Let's do it. I'm down. All right? And if I wins, I don't know what I'll win. But we'll find the prizes out if you do decide to come to Canada and try to take this bitch off the rock. Yeah. Deal. Knows it would make a fortune. I can guarantee ya. We'll do half the proceeds to mental health and addictions. Let's fucking do it. I'm sure my risk taker group would approve that if we happen to do that. No sweat. But if not, we'll do it ourselves. Let's check it. Love to all. Thanks for coming. Cheers, boys.